Did you know there was a time when being born was a death sentence? A time when if you were born, you wouldn't survive one day? What was life like back then? Keep watching, and we'll show you. Welcome back, everyone. We are bringing you another video on the most brutal, realistic, and raw history ever. And today, we will be discussing the worst time to be human, a time where humans were doomed from birth. As you watch this video, do not forget to support us by leaving a big thumbs up and subscribing for more updates on all our future videos. Now let's begin our journey back in time. 2 million years ago, our earliest ancestor was the Homo habilis, which means handyman. They created simple stone tools and lived in groups of 10 to 30 members. They were small, standing at around 4 feet tall and weighing only 90 pounds. They also had big brains, thanks to which they were clever enough to use stones as tools. But despite having such useful intelligence, they were doomed to die young. On average, they lived only 12 years. A whopping 60% of them never made it to their teens. So what killed them? Let's find out. Back then, Africa was a vast savanna dotted with forests and rivers, but it was also a graveyard of giants. Huge crocodiles, saber-toothed cats, packs of hyenas, and human-eating lions roamed the land. Homo habilis was at the bottom of the food chain, making them easy prey. And this was not the only threat they faced. They were so weak that even a strong wind could have knocked them down. Their skeletons were so fragile that a simple fall could break their bones. And a broken bone meant certain death because there was no doctor around to set it. This was the case for most of them, but some did manage to survive until adulthood. Unfortunately, their relief was short-lived. Their maximum lifespan was 20 years. After that, their bodies began to deteriorate quickly. By the age of 17, their teeth were worn out. This was due to their diet consisting of bones and tough plant fibers. They ate these using their teeth, which obviously caused them to wear out pretty fast. Their dental problems caused a lot of pain, meaning that eating became a punishment rather than a pleasure. But even this was not the worst part. A small group of Homo habilis would approach a carcass for scavenging. This was already a dangerous job, but it was necessary for their survival. But before they could even take a bite, they would be attacked by predators. Yes, you heard that right. They were attacked by predators while they were trying to steal food. There were over 30 types of mega-predators in Africa back then, including hyenas, wild dogs, lions, and many more. They hunted the same animals that our ancestors did. So naturally, they saw habilis as a source of easy food. Their sharp claws and teeth meant that our ancestors had no chance against them. They were so weak that they couldn't even defend themselves, let alone fight back. Many of them were torn apart by these vicious creatures. There was one predator that was particularly scary. Its name was Megantereon. It was a saber-toothed cat that hunted in packs. They dragged their prey into thickets and suffocated them before killing them. Many habilis were killed this way, and their skulls show puncture marks made by the animal's teeth. They were the executioners of the grasslands, and they targeted the most vulnerable members of the habilis group, the children and the elderly. If they weren't killed by predators, they were killed by the weather. The African climate was unpredictable and harsh. There were times when food was scarce and temperatures were unbearably high. During such times, most of them did not survive. So even if they managed to escape the predators, they could not escape death. These people had absolutely no defense to the world around them. They were too small and frail to survive the harsh conditions. All in all, being human back then was a death sentence. Thanks for watching. Which period of human history would you like to see us cover next? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.